أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي صلوات
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد.
الحمد لله الذي جعلنا من المتمسكين بولاية سيدي ومولاي علي بن أبي طالب عليه السلام. الحمد لله الذي هدانا لهذا وما كنا لنهتدي لولا أن هدانا الله. أما بعد، يقول الله في كتابه الكريم والفرقان الحميد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إن الذين فرقوا دينهم وكانوا شيعا لست منهم في شيء إنما أمرهم إلى الله ثم ينبئهم بما كانوا يفعلون. صلوات.
اللهم صل على محمد وآل.
Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in Surah An'am, chapter number, Bismillah, Surah An'am,
3 plus 3.
chapter number 6, verse number 159. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives quite a beautiful verse. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, إِنَّ الَّذِينَ فَرَّقُوا دِينَهُمْ وَكَانُوا شِيعًا لَسْتَ مِنْهُمْ فِي شَيْءٍ إِنَّمَا أَمْرُهُمْ إِلَى اللَّهِ ثُمَّ يُنَبِّئُهُم بِمَا كَانُوا يَفْعَلُونَ. That those people who have divided this religion, in Islam, there are several sects, there are several groups. So the one who has divided this religion, his affair is with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will inform him of what he has done. Now many a times we have this question. There are different types of Muslims. I think most of you can also name these Muslims. Bismillah. There are different types of, please raise your hand and answer. Bismillah. There is Ismaili Muslims. There are Ahl Sunnah wal Jama'ah.
Banyani.
Yes. There are Shia Muslims. However, is this allowed within the religion of Islam to have several sects, to have several groups within the religion of Islam? Because many a times when we are asked, what are you called and what is your identity? We will say we are Shia Ithna Ashari. But that is the mistake that we make. We should never say that we are Shia Ithna Ashari. First of all, we have to identify ourselves as Muslims. Because Rasulullah Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sallam, he was always against making groups within the religion of Islam. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in Surah Al-Imran, chapter 3, verse 103, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reveals another astonishing ayah regarding the Muslims. وَاعْتَصِمُوا بِحَبْلِ اللَّهِ جَمِيعًا وَلَا تَفَرَّقُوا. Hold on to the covenant of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Hold on to the rope of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And be not divided. Do not disunite. That means we Muslims are one. Rasulullah in another hadith, he says that if one part of the ummah is hurt, the rest of the ummah should feel the pain. There are Muslims who are dying right now in Yemen. There are Muslims who are dying in Afghanistan. There are Muslims that are dying in Iraq. No matter who they are, no matter whether they are Shias, or whether they are Sunnis, or whether they are Bohras, we all should feel the pain. Because in the end we are all one. However, this issue of making groups in Islam, is this a big issue right now? I mean, is it creating a lot of problems? Of course. Within our own Shia Ithna Ashari, there are groups. Did you know that? We call ourselves what? Bismillah? Yeah, after Muslim, what do we call ourselves?
Shia.
We are the Shia of Imam Ali. Within the Shia of Imam Ali, there are several sects. I request silence, please. Within the Shia of Imam Ali, there are several groups. For example, we are known as the Usulis. Why? Because we believe in taqleed. Now, anybody can explain me what taqleed actually means? Yes, please. Yes, taqleed basically means following a maraja', an expert in Islamic laws. However, within our own community, within our own Shia sect, there are people who do not believe in taqleed. These are known as the akhbaris. We are known as the usulis. However, is this allowed within Islam? I mean, all these sects that we are making, is it allowed within the religion of Islam? Obviously, it's not allowed. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has said, وَاعْتَصِمُوا بِحَبْلِ اللَّهِ جَمِيعًا وَلَا تَفَرَّقُوا. Hold on to the covenant of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and do not disunite. Now, what is the rope of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? That's the main question that we need to ask. And I'd like all of you to pay attention to this very delicate point. That when we say that we need to hold on to the rope of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that will save us from disuniting. You know, we all want unity, right?
Yes.
We all want the Muslim ummah to be one ummah. How do we gain this kind of ummah that follows one path, that are not led astray? What is the rope of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? In Sahih Muslim, the answer is given. It is mentioned in Sahih Muslim, book number 31, hadith number 5920. And this reference is extremely important, especially for Shi'as. Because most of the times, if we want to debate, this hadith is the best hadith to use, especially the reference here. Sahih Muslim. Rasulullah leaves behind two things. Inni tarikun fikum uthaqalain. Kitab Allah wa itrati ahl bayti. And when I recite, I would like all of you to recite with me, because I'm sure you know this hadith. Ma anta massaktuhum bihima lan tadillu ba'di abada. I leave behind you two weighty things, the Quran and the Ahl al-Bayt. My Ahl al-Bayt, my Ahl al-Bayt. This is not me repeating thrice. Rasulullah repeated thrice that I'm leaving behind the Quran and the Ahl al-Bayt. But with this there is a problem again. The Shi'as have held on to the Ahl al-Bayt. If you ask many Shi'as, they have a lot of knowledge regarding our Imam. If I ask you right now, who is the third Imam, for example, unanimously you can answer, Imam Hussein. However, if I ask you, which is the 24th surah in the Quran, one of them knows. If I ask you, which is surah number 60 of the Quran, subhanallah. Now, apart from you, let me test these children. Chapter number 66 of the Holy Quran. That's what the problem arises. See, only one out of the whole crowd knows how to answer. If I ask right now who is the 12th Imam, all of you would have known the answer. Yes? Imam Sahibul Asri wa Zaman. The issue comes when we discuss about the Quran. Many Shi'as are well aware of the Ahl al-Bayt. Yes, we need to learn more about them. However, we need to also contemplate over the Holy Quran. By just reciting Yasin, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, Yasin wal Quran al-Hakim, inna kalam min al-Mursaleen. And we continue on with the surah. Yes, it's fine, it has its own place. But we need to understand what we are reciting. Why? In Surah Muhammad, chapter number 47, verse number 24, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, أَفَلَا يَتَدَبَّرُونَ الْقُرْآنَ أَمْ عَلَىٰ قُلُوبٍ أَقْفَالُهَا. That do they not reflect over the Quran? That means when you read the Quran, do not recite it for thawab. The Quran was not revealed for you to get thawab. Yes, it has its own benefits. When someone dies, you recite the Quran, no problem. In the marriages, the husband and the wife, they hold the Quran, no problem. We have our own traditions, we can continue. But that is not the main reason why the Quran was revealed. Please understand this point. The Quran was revealed so that you may understand what you are reciting, so that you may contemplate upon its wonders. That is why once Imam Ali ibn Abi Talib, salawatullahi wa salamu alayhi, Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. If you open Biharul Anwar, volume number 92, Biharul Anwar. Who is the author of Biharul Anwar? Anybody? Biharul Anwar. Allama Baqir Majlisi, famous scholar. There are 110 volumes in the Bihar. In the 92nd volume, in page number 215, we are told Imam Ali was asked to explain an ayah of the Holy Quran. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Ya ayyuhal muzammil, qum al-layla illa qalila, nisfahu aw inqus minhu qalila, and then aw zid alayhi warattilil Qur'ana tartila. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in chapter 73 verse number 4, Allah says recite the Quran in a well-measured way. So this person came towards our first Imam and said, Ya Ali, what's wrong? This ayah is quite confusing. Recite the Quran in a well-measured way. What does Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mean? So Imam Ali explains the verse. That's why I say that you can never understand the Quran without Ahlul Bayt. When people are confused, they go towards the Ahlul Bayt. That look, Ya Ali, I do not understand this verse of the Holy Quran. So this verse, recite the Quran in a well-measured way. What does it mean? Imam Ali replies that when you recite the Quran, do not recite it like poetry. That means when you recite the Quran, do not recite it like poetry. Reflect upon its wonders and never think how to finish a surah quickly. This is a very delicate point that all of you have to think. Never think of finishing a surah quickly. In Ramadan, we have this problem because most of the times people come to the mosque, they sit there, they recite a whole sipara without understanding. They are always in a hurry in finishing a sipara. No, that is not why the Quran was revealed. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's main purpose for revealing the Quran is Hudan linnasi wa bayyinati min al-huda. Chapter 2 verse 185. That this book is a guidance for mankind. Salat ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.
Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.
However, because our topic is what? Can anybody remind me of the topic?
Muslims.
Yes, exactly. Thank you very much. Different types of Muslims. Can we make other Muslims our role models in life? Or should we only make Shias our role models? You can make anyone else as a role model. Therefore, before I end my topic, because there is a fundamental thing that I would like to share with all of you, that we need to make other Muslims as our role model. For example, a Muslim that we really need to understand, of course, we might not accept whatever he says. There are certain things that we might never accept of this person. However, there are things that he does that is completely Islamic. And there are certain things, there are certain social works that this man is doing that all of us have to try and follow. Therefore, when we grow up, we need to try and make this person as a role model in this particular aspect of social work. Who is this person? No doubt, it's the Aga Khan. The Aga Khan, no doubt. This man, the amount of social work that he has been doing is quite applaudable, quite recommendable. Therefore, when we grow up, we need to learn from this person how to socialize. What do I mean? You see, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He has brought us into this world. Why? So that we may serve humanity. Am I right?
Yes.
Does anyone have any objection? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala always wants us to serve humanity. However, there are Muslims that have been not helping other human beings. For example, as Shias. When we are told to help other human beings, we are not ready. But in matters of fiqh, in other matters we are experts. But in this matter of akhlaq, we have left behind. Therefore, it is very important to learn from this person how to do social work. The amount of schools that he has built, the amount of hospitals that he has built, although he may be from another sect in Islam. But we need to admire, we need to applaud this person. That is number one. That is why sometimes we should, in our community, sometimes we have the baraza, am I right? Barazas, right? We need to bring such kind of topics in the baraza, such kind of reformation topics, that we need to bring a change in this country, we need to bring a change in this world, we need to help out orphans. You know in India how many street children are there, unfortunately. Within Syria, people are fleeing from Syria, they do not even have houses. Therefore, we need to find a way to help other Muslims. Not only other Muslims, other human beings. That is why sometimes we think that why are these Ismailis always talking about change? Always talking about reforming the society. Why? Because their leader is doing such. Therefore, even we have to follow such kind of people that help in social work. That's number one. The second role model that we need to follow in our life, the second person, no doubt, a very famous orator who is dead by now, but he was very famous at his time. And we need to start listening to his lectures because these kind of things have become dead right now. What? This lecturer is known as Ahmad Didat. This is another role model who is a non-Shia, a Sunni speaker, but yet he saved the religion of Islam whenever it was attacked. Many a times we are questioned, right? That you Muslims are terrorists. How many times have you heard this? We have heard this, right? Yes. That the Muslims are accused of acts of terrorism. However, this person always defended the religion of Islam. How many movies right now are releasing that show Muslims in a bad way? That Muslims are the one who create all the problems in the world. Open the news right now. Islam is defamed in every news channel. If you open CNN, if you open Sky News, Islam has a bad name. Why? Because we have forgotten the Holy Quran. We have neglected the Holy Quran. If someone right now comes to you and asks you, does Islam allow killing? You can easily quote him a verse from the Holy Quran. Surah Ma'idah, chapter 5, verse 32. What does it say? If you kill a single human being, it is as if you have killed the entire mankind. It is as if you have killed humanity. And if you save a single soul, it is as if you have saved mankind. Therefore, this scholar here, Ahmad Didat, we need to admire this scholar. We need to try and listen to this scholar. And he would always try to bring unity between the Muslims and the Christians. Because in the Quran we are told, in Surah Al Imran, chapter 3, verse 64, تَعَالَوْا إِلَىٰ كَلِمَةٍ سَوَاءٍ بَيْنَنَا وَبَيْنَكُمْ. They come to a common platform between the Christians and the Muslims. Therefore, we need to reunite with the Christians. Sallu ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.
Allahumma salli ala Muhammad.
But arguably, Imam Hassan al-Mujtaba, salawatullahi wa salamuhu alayhi,
Allahumma salli.
he has shown us the best way to serve humanity. Once a companion entered the mosque. So he came towards our second Imam and he said, "Ya Imam, I am in desperate need of some money because I had taken a loan from someone and now I am unable to repay that loan. I can't repay that person. So Ya Imam, I need you to help." At that time, Imam Hassan was in the state of i'tikaf. What does it mean by being in the state of i'tikaf? Yes, you can't leave the mosque. You are there in the mosque for a few days and you pray your salah, you do the dhikr of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, but you are not allowed to leave the mosque. So this companion came towards Imam Hassan and said, "Ya Imam Hassan, I need your help." So Imam Hassan said, "No problem, I will come and help you." As soon as the Imam was about to leave the mosque, another companion came and said, "Ya Imam, wait. So the Imam looked towards his companion and said, "What's wrong?" The companion said, "Ya Imam, I think you have forgotten that you are in the state of i'tikaf. Therefore, you are not allowed to leave the mosque." Do you know what a reply Imam gives? A sensational reply. What does the Imam say? Imam says that, "Oh my companion, striving to fulfill a need of another human being by helping another human being, it is better than 9,000 worship during the night and 9,000 years of fasting during the days. It is much better serving humanity." This is the reply that Imam Hassan gives. It is much better helping other human beings. When you fast and you pray, they have their own place. But we should not forget in serving mankind. Sallu ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.
Allahumma salli ala.
Therefore, I will end my lecture with a short hadith from Rasulullah Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sallam. He says, he is not a Muslim who wakes up in the morning and he is not concerned for the rest of the ummah. If you know that there are Shi'as being massacred throughout the world, there are Muslims who are killed throughout the world, but yet you show no concern, you don't care. There are some people, when you go to them, do you know what the Shi'as are facing, what the Shi'as are going through? They say, "I don't care, it is in their country, I don't care." Then know that you are not a Muslim. You have to show concern for the ummah. And Imam al-Hassan always wanted unity between the ummah. Imam Hassan was poisoned by his wife Ju'ada bint Ash'ath. And Imam Hassan said, "Oh Aba Abdullah, come and help me." Imam Hassan started vomiting blood and suddenly a bone came out from the body of Imam al-Hassan. Straight away Imam al-Hassan said, "Ya Hussein, please cover that bone. Zainab is about to enter. I do not want Zainab